Yorana. This is Melissa McCoy from McCoy Travel, Tahiti Escapes Travel, and I'm here in the Islands of Love. I'm at Tahaa, Tahaa Island Resort. I'm out in the lagoon in front of our, my bungalow. I am here by myself this trip. This is the sunset wing of Tahaa Resort and Spa. I've not stayed on this side before. It's very pretty. This particular area, you do not have a view of the other islands, which would be Raiatea and just in front Tahaa Island. Nor do you have a view of Bora Bora, but I can tell you honestly that this is fantastic, looking at this never-ending carpet of wavy 1,000 colors of blue and green. I was out here last night. Probably should have had the video, but we can't talk about the things that we don't do. Spectacular sunset. Sat out here. It's pretty shallow. There's a little bit of a change in elevation with the tides. Pretty much just sat on the sand in the middle of this lagoon, somewhere right around where we are now, and enjoyed the fiery red colors streaming on the ocean from where the sun was melting to the sea. This is part of the Leeward Islands. The Leeward Islands include Bora Bora, Huahine, Raiatea, which we see in the distance there, and Tahaa. Tahaa is where, in the old days, 75% of vanilla used to come from in the world. It's like stepping back in time in Polynesia, going to Tahaa. People are so much like what we dreamed that they would have been maybe 75, 100 years ago in Hawaii, and certainly embody the kind Polynesian spirit that lives in these islands. A little harder to find on the main islands of Tahiti, Mauru'uru, and Bora Bora. I think it's a tire. Oh, I missed that yesterday. It's a water filtration system, only God knows. I'm kind of sneaking out here, just taking you along for a ride. See if we can take a quick peek at Bora Bora. I'm heading out today by helicopter. Get to see this most magnificent view. I'm going over to Bora Bora. And again, this is Tahaa Private Resort and Spa. And this is the third time that I've stayed here. I sailed these waters in November of '07 for a week. It was one of the mooring sailing yachts, a 47-foot catamaran called Ototi, and then came back in December of '07 for Christmas. Actually spent Christmas at the Bora Bora Nui, came over here, and then went to Mauru'uru and back to Honolulu for New Year's. These islands are pretty incredible. Mountainous, and yet the outer motus, or the little sand islands, are where many of the resorts are housed. So you've got great culture, great simplicity of people, very unique things that are going on the main islands. Incredible church services on Sunday. It's very, like all South Pacific countries have been touched by missionaries of different faiths. I'm not sure if the Methodists came here as strongly as they did in other South Pacific countries, but I'm sure they're fairly prevalent. Well, I see Bora Bora, as they say here in French Polynesia, is coming into view. So I'm just going to keep talking and show you what the view is as we get farther away. Again, we're looking at the sunset villas, they call them. The overwater, they call them pontoon. All of the Overwater Bungalows are called pontoon. And at this resort, you've got 4 different categories of basic pontoon. Raiatea, Tahaa, Sunset, Bora Bora, which on the other side of the resort, you actually have a view of Bora Bora. At the end of each finger, there's 3 total. The end of pontoon, which is highly desired by many people. A little bit more private, definitely more expensive, and more expansive view. You're at the very tip, like this one here we see, the very tip of the pontoon. They also have beach villas, which are fantastic. You have a walled-in area with your private pool, plunge pool, air-conditioned interior living, and hammock and chairs just outside on the beach, which is right at your feet. And then there's the Royal Beach Villa, which has got an extra accommodation on it, so it can sleep more people. Basically the same, a larger, twice the size pool, and pretty awesome. I went and looked at it yesterday. 2 full bedrooms. And one of the outstanding features of pretty much all of these properties, and this is the second property I've stayed at on this trip. I was at the Sofitel Iora in Mauru'uru before I came here for my 2 nights here. The beds face out, looking out over the water. And that's pretty special. I'm a real big fan of what it looks like when you wake up in the morning and you open your eyes. The key, of course, is not to go to sleep with the blinds closed, to get up with the morning and look out at the 1,000 shades of blue. Bleu. There it is. Mount Otemanu, which is the iconic mountain of Bora Bora. And I'll be flying over there in about 2 hours. Spectacular. And appearance. You can see. Walking in the water. Stuff I need, otherwise it's too much of a shot here. I do have my bathing suit on. We have clients staying here at the resort. And I'm modest anyway, so my top has stayed on the whole time. The outer reef here protects this island. There is a passage. I think there's only one passage. There might be one on the other side, but Paul Gauguin comes in through here. Sailboats, when we sailed in from Raiatea, which is where the mooring sailboats are, we had to come into this passage, and in November of '07 it was spectacular. It was a day like this when we came in. But I've taken the vanilla tour on here. It's the simplest people, and they take you and show you how it's pollinated. They have to hand pollinate the vanilla. There is a pearl farm here. I'm not sure if there's more than one. I think there might be, but they get the starts from the Tuamotus, which are up further where there's atolls, much warmer, calmer water, and then they bring it here and they finish the pearls off here. Much less expensive pearls, maybe the quality, you know, if you're a connoisseur, but very much fun, and a very simple approach to it versus the commercial. Well, there's nothing wrong with buying pearls commercially. Buying pearls, period, is fantastic. Today, when I get back to the reception before I take off in the helicopter, I'm hoping to have about a pound of vanilla I requested from. Whoa, flying fish! Oh, very cool. Oh, I'm looking for dinner. He doesn't run into me. Oh, I think I see a stingray. There's a lot of stuff going on out here. Anyway, I think I'm going to log off right now, and I've got to take a little dip. My name is Melissa McCoy with McCoy Travel. Our home base is in Hawaii on the island of Maui. McCoytravel.com. Give us a call for complete inside scoops and recommendations and VIP treatment. 1-800-256-4280. That's 1-800-256-4280. We're a Monday through Friday company with some agents loving to work on the weekends, so try us anytime. I have agents that actually are on the East Coast as well as in Hawaii, so we cover a big time span. And we look forward to your call so we can share our aloha and our love for all of these islands, Polynesia, our islands of aloha in Hawaii, which we do quite a bit of business, the Bula Spirit, the islands of Fiji, which we sell quite a bit of, and then the islands of love, these islands of Tahiti. And thank you for listening, and I'll see you in Bora Bora.